Hey, cats, got a few topics for you this morning. Nikki Haley, Biden's beach home, MSM going honest, and Andy Biggs introducing articles of impeachment. All right, you want to hear it? There you go.
That son of a bitch, Putin, makes me mad.
She's steady asking me if my soul is safe. Yeah, it's in the deep freezer, it's gonna stay that way. I don't give a fuck if you're mad, you can die mad. I don't give a fuck.
Good morning, American infidels. Thanks for coming. Welcome in as always. Like I said, we got a few topics to touch on here. We're going to start off Nikki Haley, right? I'm sure a lot of you seen yesterday. She came out and made an announcement that in a few weeks from now, she's going to make an announcement. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous shit. But anyway, I'm sure most people have no idea who this broad is. But if you do, you probably remember her as ex-governor of South Carolina, and also on a larger scale, Trump's UN ambassador, right? Made a name for herself by standing on the floor of the UN, screaming at some lizards. But make no mistake, she is a part of the club. She's an establishment globalist, and she feels that her little stint at the UN there is enough to push her over the finish line for the presidency. Like, are you shitting me? Again, most people have no clue who this chick even is, let alone someone that, it has enough personality to be elected to the highest office in our country. The only people that are going to be supporting this chick is the establishment. During this presser, she said that an email will be sent out, to let, her subs know when she's going to make this announcement. My question to that is, who the fuck is on that mailing list? You know what I'm saying? Who would want or expect a message from Nikki Haley? What the fuck is wrong with you that you would read the words that come out of this chick's fucking head? I mean, ridiculous shit. Laughable. She's a flip-flopper. One day she's with Trump, one day she's against him. The next she would never run if Trump was running, him being the only viable candidate that's come out thus far. She's doing the exact opposite of her words as usual. All right, this is what establishment lizards do, and this lets you know she's not the one. Okay, I'm not saying a woman can't be president. I'm not saying I wouldn't vote for a woman to be president. I'm saying this is not the one. Okay, moving on. I'm sure most of you are aware. I know my phone was blowing up yesterday. It seemed like every 10 minutes I was getting some type of notification from some news source to let me know Biden's beach home was being raided by the FBI, right? This is a sham. This is a, let's say, face. We're treating them just like we treated Trumpsicles. Like, no, you're not. Okay, this is, again, years after the theft of these papers that Biden had no business handling, all right? And this is 4 months after the fact that it was made known that classified documents were, in somewhat in his possession or around his possession. This, again, is after they held off that news until the midterms were over, right? And again, now they've had 4 months to clean this vacation home, but they're going to come out and tell you they're doing the right thing, they're cooperating, and we asked the FBI to go there. Fucking laughable at best, right? Again, this is a straight fucking sham, okay? And, you've seen in Mar-a-Lago, Trump's documents were kept under the lock that was prescribed by the archive department, right? Under 24-hour personal security and Secret Service, but they had to go raid, Mar-a-Lago and steal Melania's underwear's drawers, right? But with Biden's, they waited till he asked or gave permission for the FBI to go fucking raid, and I'm sure they were just hanging out at the beach home, enjoying the fucking waves, right? Absolute sham. This lizard potato needs to go. Beyond the destruction of the economy and everything else around you, this dude is completely corrupt. All right, to the bone. I'm not saying he is now because the dude's not even there. Straight up senile lizard carcass, but has been a career corrupted individual. All right, so moving on. Arizona Rep. Andy Biggs yesterday introduced legislation, or I'm sorry, impeachment articles. Not for Biden, who you'd hope and assume it would be for, but second best, I suppose, for Alejandro Mayorkas, right? Over the border situation, head of the DHS. This guy's a slime ball, anytime he opens his mouth, is asked a question, just complete filth and slime pours out of his hole. The dude cannot answer the simplest of questions without walking you around and giving you some type of lecture on morals as far as illegals go. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your kids, fuck your country, fuck your economy. You gotta feel bad for these legals. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't, bruh. And this is coming after 2.3 million estimated gotaways, 250,000 incidents of Border Patrol dealing with illegals in December alone, and has failed to uphold his oath to protect America and its borders. Again, straight slimeball. Alejandro Mayorkas, if you haven't already, just go listen to sound bites of this guy speak. You know what I mean? It doesn't get much slimier. Really. And he's absolutely kicking the destruction of America into overdrive by letting millions of people pour through. It doesn't matter what your feelings are on, people from these countries or their personal situation. There is no denying that we are in economic woes, and letting people pour into the country that will accept way less money for a job than an American is a good thing for the people involved, other than the lizards that are getting cheap labor. Real shit. Mayorkas should go to prison, all right? Not impeachment. Flat out treason, prison. All right, moving on. So it seems that the MSM, or mainstream media, they're going honest, right? Hell no. What they're going to do is they're going to disregard objectivity. Okay, they're basically that they don't want to hide their bias anymore, and that objectivity is a racist relic of white fucking newsrooms. All right, so being unbiased and reporting the news as is, rather than giving your opinion or your political take on it, is now considered racist. Okay, so and they also say that objectivity is unrealistic or undesirable. It's undesirable to seem unbiased while reporting on the news cycle. Dude, leftism is a mental disorder, okay? And, I'm definitely one for freedom, speech, yada, yada. But at the same time, how long do you have to deal with an enemy sitting in your midst? You know what I mean? If you had someone come into your house and just nonstop talk bad on you to your children and your wife, and do it all day, every day, to the point to where it's starting to affect their psyche, would you let that go on? Just ask yourself that. Freedom aside, okay? Personal political views aside, would you let that take place? Just ask yourself that. All right? But hey, you guys know the deal. Argue with me in the comments. Debate. Tell me to fuck off. Like, share, subscribe. Smell you later.
We're not against the Republicans. We're not against the Republicrats. We are against those MAGA thugs. Thugs.